Welcome to day 3, breaking the cycle, healing from and preventing narcissism. Okay, you guys, that's what we're going to be talking about here on Trauma Talks. Thank you guys for joining me and welcome back. Over the past few weeks, we have uncovered how narcissism is built, the childhood blueprint, and the psychological construction that turns a wound into a weapon. Yes. And today on Trauma Talks, we're going to focus further on the freedom because this story doesn't have to end in destruction. Narcissism is a trauma adaptation, which it means it can disarm through aware nervous systems repair and the reintroduction of empathy, humility, and truth. This is the day, you guys, we talk about how to heal, how to protect, and how to prevent the cycle from repeating itself. Yes. Okay. So let's get into that today. Okay. You guys, the number one first step, okay, all right, is radical self-honesty. You guys, you have to be able to be honest. Healing begins with truth, whether you're the survivor or the one recognizing narcissistic traits in yourself. The first step is brutal honesty. Yes, number one, this is what I learned to do to survive, okay, was to be honest. That statement alone removes shame, okay? This is what I do to survive, and replace it with responsibility, because the minute we stop denying our patterns, we gain power to change them, okay? Self-honesty sounds like I control because I fear being powerless. I withdraw because I fear being seen. I manipulate because I don't trust others to meet my needs. Yes, okay? When we face the truth, the mask begins to crack and light can finally enter, okay? All right, so number 2, the thing that you need to do is understanding the nervous system loop, okay? Every narcissistic and codependent dynamic runs on the same nervous system loop: fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. Yes, okay, hope you really understand that. The narcissist stays stuck in fight mode, controlling, dominating, always needing to win. The codependent or empathetic partner often lives in the fawn response, overgiving, fixing, appeasing to avoid conflict. Yes, okay, both are trauma responses. Both are dysregulated states of survival brain. To break the cycle, both sides must learn to regulate the nervous system. That means slowing the body down so the prefrontal cortex, the seat of logic, empathy, and morality, can come back online. Yes, okay? So simple regulation tools, you guys, I want to give you. Deep diaphragmatic breathing, okay? You count 4, 6, and you're out. Grounding through touch, temperature, cold water, holding your own hand, okay? Speaking truth aloud. I am safe in this moment, okay? Prayer, or just prayer to activate the parasympathetic system. Yes, you can't heal narcissism or escape it while your body is still in survival mode. No, you cannot do that, okay? So for survivors, number 3, reclaiming power and sanity. Number 3, you begin entangled with a narcissist. Understand this. You were trained to doubt your reality. Okay, that's what happened. Healing means taking it back. Okay, step 1, reconnect to your body. Okay, trauma from narcissistic abuse disconnects you from your intuition. You start second guessing yourself. Okay, using somatic awareness, notice sensations where you tighten, where you collapse. Your body tells the truth before your mind does. Okay, step 2, rebuild your boundaries. Yes, boundaries are not punishments. They are clarity. They're saying this is what's okay for me and this is what's not. Okay, every time you enforce a boundary, your nervous system relearns safety. Okay, and number 3, stop trying to be understood. Stop that, okay? You don't have to be understood. You can't win a reality war with someone who rewrites reality. Let them have their version. You live in truth, okay? Freedom begins when you stop explaining yourself to the abuser. Yes, stop trying to control what they think, okay? Step number 4, reclaim your identity. Start using language that reminds you, okay, your brain, who you are. You're not broken. I was conditioned. My needs matter. It's safe to take up space, okay? Your identity heals through repetition, yes, of the truth, not through debate with dysfunction. No, that's not how it heals, okay, you guys? So number 4, for those recognizing narcissistic patterns in themselves, okay, this is for you, okay? Hone in with me. If you're brave enough to see these traits in yourself, that's powerful. Most people never do. No. Here's how to begin unwinding them, okay? Name the fear behind the behavior. That's what you got to do. Name that fear. Every manipulation or control attempt covers fear. Fear of rejection, fear of shame, fear of not being enough, fear of not having your needs met. Write them down. Identify what the child in you is trying to protect. Okay? Build tolerance for vulnerability. Yes. Build that tolerance, okay? Vulnerability feels like death to a narcissistic defense system. But the more you allow small moments of openness, admitting mistakes, expressing needs, apologizing sincerely, the more your nervous system rewires to associate connection with safety, okay? All right, so practice reflective empathy, okay? Each day pick one interaction and mentally replay it from the other person's point of view. Ask, what might have I done? What might they have felt? Over time, this activates the insula, the brain's region responsible for emotional empathy. Develop humility rituals. Oh, these are great. Humility is not weakness, it's regulation. Try daily gratitude confessions, prayer, or journaling where you surrender control and acknowledge your limitations. This rebuilds internal safety without domination. Healing narcissism means reenacting the authentic self that was banished long ago, okay? So number 5, you guys, reparenting the root of perfection. Yes, if you're a parent, mentor, a leader, this is how you stop the cycle, okay? Mirror feelings accurately. When a child says, I'm sad, don't fix it. Reflect it. Say, I can see that they must feel really heavy. That moment wires their brain for emotional safety. Let them fail safely. Okay? Let them fail safely. Children who can make mistakes without humiliation learn resilience instead of perfectionism. Okay? Model accountability. If you blow up or overreact, repair it. Say, I shouldn't have yelled. That was my fear talking. You just taught your child empathy and responsibility in one sentence, you guys. So encourage individuality, not performance. Love them for who they are, not for what they achieve. This prevents the creation of the false self entirely, you guys. So every moment of emotional attunement rewires, okay, a whole generation. Isn't that amazing? Okay, let's go into number 6, faith and restoration. Okay, now let's talk about it, the spiritual layer, because many of these wounds are so deep. Yes. In faith terms, narcissism is the human ego inflated to fill the void where love and identity should be. It's the separation from humility, the original wound of pride, you guys. Okay, all right. So healing means returning to what God designed, authentic connection. That starts with surrender. You cannot be both in control of everything and connected to truth. No, you cannot. Okay, faith-based healing looks like confession without shame. This is what I've been doing. Okay, just say that. Repentance with action. This is who I'm becoming. Yes, and grace in practice. Extending forgiveness, not permission. Right? Remember that. Remember, humility is strength. When rooted in love, it rebuilds what pride destroyed in you. Okay? Okay, so let's rewire the brain for connection. Number 7. Okay? The good news, Father. That's the good news. The brain is plastic. It has plasticity. With consistent work, narcissistic patterns can dissolve slowly but powerfully. Neuroscience shows that empathy, humility, and self-reflection activate neural pathways in the prefrontal cortex and insula, the same areas that were underdeveloped in early trauma. Yes, so healing is not abstract. It's literal wiring, you guys. You rewire every time you pause before you react. Acknowledge another person's feelings. Yes, admit fault and repair. Sit in discomfort instead of depending. Okay? All right. Each act of emotional regulation tells your brain connection is safe now. That's how narcissism loses its power. One